Hi Craig, we're here at Taff's wonderful football ground where you had a great win on Tuesday evening against Afan Lido.
Yeah, another great occasion for the club, to be fair. Quarter final of a national competition, and we put on a good performance. You know, lots of people come to watch. Some top teams left. You know, you're not going to get any poor sides left at this stage of the competition, and yeah, 3 top teams left to go and us. So yeah, looking forward to the challenge.
You're in the semi-final, you've got a chance, mate.
Hopefully, yeah.
8 or 9 months ago, you were in a quarter final of a Welsh Cup. We had it live on Sgorio. I was lucky enough to do the commentating on it. What a game! What a game! Are you still getting heartache over that one?
Yeah, it was a tough one to take, to be fair. Like I said, once again, a great achievement for the club to get to that stage. Yeah, they scored 2 late goals to put the offset pieces to put us out the cup.
Still a fantastic performance in the cup again. But at that time, Craig, you know, unbeknown to a lot of people, there was other things on your mind.
Yeah, so obviously at that time, obviously there was lots of things going on behind the scenes with my personal health. About 6 months prior to that, I went to a GP because things weren't right with my health, my mental and my physical state. Then got asked to go and see a specialist, and he notified me at that time he thinks I've got a disease called Cushing's disease, which I had no clue about, no awareness of at all. The kind of conversation with the consultant was he wanted me to rest, take myself out of a lot of the situations I was in, and kind of take a step back from a lot of things in life. Lots of people told me to step down or step back from things, but I didn't want to. You know, I had a family at home and I didn't want it to affect them, so we took the decision to plough on.
Yeah, we took the decision. You
so,
and the wife obviously, and giving you back in to carry on in the game.
Yeah, she's been a rock, to be fair to her. You know, she was the one who made me go to the doctors in the first place. You know, if it wasn't for her, I don't know where I currently be now. And yeah, she also, I think she recognised how important football was to me, how I also needed the release from coming away from thinking about what was currently going on in my personal circumstances. Yeah. So enabling me to, and actually trying to encourage me to go to football, and she picked up a lot of the other tasks at home. So yeah, she's been really good.
You said about symptoms. We were having a chat, and you said as you were in a changing room talk one time, you were sort of bent down to do your shoelace up. Yeah. And this is obviously, I suppose, one of the symptoms of the Cushing's. What do you see? Yeah,
so the Cushing's, it has mental and physical symptoms. I could stay here all day and talk about all of them, but I think the incident you're referring to is just before the team speech, and as I bent down, lifted up my leg, my 2 ribs popped out of place, and then I walked in, delivered the team talk, went out, pretended it didn't hurt, but obviously there was a bit of pain there, but yeah, my bones would fall out and crack at times. We got a last minute winner that day, so there was a positive out of the.
But you delivered a tweet at the one stage when you said in March, I think it was, when you said, I've delivered some team talks in my time. Today was most probably the hardest I've ever had to deliver. Was that before?
No, so at that point we'd got through the Pen-y-Bont game. I think I'd done one more game after that, and I hadn't told any of the lads of the situation. Some of them who'd known me for a period of time started asking a few questions. I covered it up the best I could, but I was at a point where, to be honest, I was a broken man, so I took the opportunity to inform the lads of my current health. Yeah, and that took a lot, you know, standing up in front of a group of lads.
Did you explain to them, Craig, that it was almost a life-threatening
I think as soon as you mention the word a brain tumour, people kind of come up with their own. But yeah, I did say there was a chance, you know, things can, you know, it needed to be resolved.
And you've got some players in your group, which is a close group, as everybody could see around you. They're close to you, some of them players. So how did they take it?
The initial thought, you know, I don't think people really know what to say. it's kind of a bit of a, you mentioned the word tumour, it's a bit of a conversation killer, but there was a definite reaction and an empathy, and to be honest, you know, I challenged the lads from that date to go and enjoy the rest of the season, and I set a plan, you know, I'll see you all pre-season, get yourselves fit and ready, and to be honest, I think they've done better without me. They, I think they won 6 out of their last 8 games. And I did say in the change room at the time, I said, you know, a sign of a good leader is when that leader's not about, the ship still sails, and the boys went and delivered on that. So
fantastic. How long before the good news came around, Craig?
So the good news, so I had the operation in April, I think April the 20th. Spent 3 nights in ICU and then 12 nights at hospital. They're confident the tumour's removed, so that's a real positive. What that means now is my hormone levels should drop to normal levels, but the damage the tumour has caused to my body, it won't happen overnight, but a lot of the hormone levels are dropping, and looking forward, you know, each week I'm getting better and better. So
the 9 months, the last 9 months, totally, I should imagine, changed your way of life, changed your thoughts on life. Are you, I don't know, we did have a chat earlier on when you said about results and things. Do they still mean as much to you, or do you take them a little bit better after what you've been through?
The missus would probably say I don't take them better, but you know, I'll be honest, you know, what I've gone through, you look at life totally differently. You start looking at them moments and going, actually, think of the positives about it. I'm a lot more enthusiastic about the simple things in life. Results, exactly, you know, I'll be honest, I remember going on do not disturb mode on my phone for days on end, not communicating with people after a certain result, and now it's, you know, it's not so bad. Probably don't chat to me on the night or on the day, but the day after, it's straight back to normal life and get over it and get on with the next one, you know. You asked me 12 months ago, I was a private person and like to keep a lot to myself because I didn't think it affected people, but if this can help anyone out there, you know, who you know, the reality was, I don't want to go back to the place I was. I don't want people to be in that place I was. You know, there were some dark moments, and there was no, when I look at it, there was no reason why I felt like that. You know, I couldn't understand why I felt like that and why physically and mentally I was in that position. And, you know, yes, I could have kept a lot to myself, and I did do that but I think on my steps on the road of my recovery is being able to talk about it. You know, I found it hard to mention the word tumour. I find it hard to talk about the disease. I don't want people sympathising with me, you know, but it's a reality of my life now going forward. And, you know, it's the key thing for me is, you know, if you aren't feeling right, you know, put yourselves out there, you know, and go and seek help, because you never know, and like at the end of the day, if I didn't go and seek help, I don't know if I'd be sitting here today, to be honest.
Well, there's a lot of people, obviously, including myself, Craig, I'll be honest, at the time, we didn't know what was going on. What you're recreating again now after the illness at Taff's well is amazing. Your attitude is amazing. I mean, you know, it's just fantastic what you've done for Taff's well, for yourself. Good, you know, good luck from everybody at Sgorio. Hope you do well in the season. Good luck, mate, and what a story, mate.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you.